Now let's go back to this Tony Meola problem. You're going to sit here and tell me after running the stats off, here's what I've determined from your entire spiel you just made.
Okay.
You're a goalkeeper here. You're not a part of the union. You don't get what it's
No,
about.
I never was part of the union.
You don't get the disrespect that goalkeepers go through week in and week out. Come out and make 12 saves. Okay, good. You did your job. Let one goal go in. You are the most hated man on the planet. This guy came in and was not the best goalkeeper, the best player in the league. A league that consisted of massive players. Mamadou Diallo, Cletus Mathis were two of the players he beat out. I'm not even going to go through the list of other players that were in that at the time. But you're going to tell me after fourth in saves, best save percentage, most shutouts, that it was all his defense that did it for him?
I did not say it was all his defense that did it for him.
I won't have it. Like
you're just misquoting me now.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, because what I'm doing is I'm interpreting your words and saying what you really meant. You are a goalkeeper hater. You put zero respect on the position of goalkeeper. Tony Meola is my number one. It's not even close. The fact that he's the only goalkeeper to ever do this matters. 33 goals against in 21 clean sheets. 5 of the 7 playoff games were clean sheets. So again, step it up when it matters. 38 total appearances, 21 clean sheets. Wiz did the Shield Cup double. Meola won Goalkeeper of the Year and Comeback Player of the Year. So not only did he do it, he did it after either being really bad the year before or being hurt the year before. I don't know which one it is yet. But I will not sit here and have you talk to me about how a guy who scored goals with the most dangerous and lethal attack in league history was clear because 2000 KC had a good defender or two. I won't have it. You
just made my argument, but for Vela. You said he has a great attack around him, so it boosts his numbers. But Tony Meola can't have a good defense in front of him to help his numbers?
You made that argument. I made the comment that said Carlos Vela had a great team around him, and you said, yeah, but. Now you're saying Tony Meola shouldn't get it because he had a good team around him. You don't get to play both sides of the coin.
That's not the only reason. That is not the only reason.
No, the only reason is because you're a recency biased Euro snob who only likes players who came from overseas to be the best. That's what you are.
No, I think you're just blanking out that season.
And you're a Mexico sim. That's what you are.
I think you're blanking out that season.
Mexico more than USA. That's what it is.
Try to flash back to 2019, Andrew, and take a look into his brain and see what was going on watching Carlos Vela that season. This man finished the season with 49 goal contributions. I can't find the list of where that ranks all time, but on the list of MVPs here, I can't imagine there might be a guy or two in here that didn't win MVP that had more goal contributions. The closest was Sebastian Giovinco in 2015. Where he had 38. Carlos Vela is 11 goal contributions clear of that. 11 while winning the Supporter Shield and setting the points record. The Supporter Shield that you say is the more important cup to win anyway. So he won the more important cup. Yes, he lost in the playoffs, but he won the more important cup in your opinion while setting the points record and obliterating the goal contributions record. He had almost 50 goal contributions, and the 2 players that he beat that season, you could argue would win MVP in about 75-80% of other seasons. Zlatan with 30 goals, 7 assists would probably win MVP in like 80% of other MLS seasons. Maybe even higher than that. Probably even higher than that. And Josef had 27 goals, 4 assists, which probably wins MVP in like 75% of other MLS seasons. He beat out insane competition while shattering records. Yes, you were talking about Giovinco is the only one that's had the most goals and most assists in the season. Carlos Vela was 3rd most assists. He was right there. Maxi had 20 that season, which is phenomenal. It's I think either like 2nd or 3rd most of all time in a season. Actually, I have the list up. It is joint 2nd best in history. Vela had 15 assists that season, so he was not far off from that. 49 goal contributions, obliterates everybody else on this MVP list, and his team was highly successful. Tony Meola's season was unreal. It was fantastic. People are not hitting this 49 goal contribution record anytime soon. But I guarantee you we can find goalkeepers who will hit the 0.92 goals against average. Goalkeepers that'll have 82% save percentage. Hell, they've been very close to breaking that 16 clean sheet record. So that's why I put Carlos Vela above Tony Meola, because he has set records that are not going to be broken probably anytime soon.
I will agree with you that my Vela and Josef should be higher. I will not sit here and let you slander the good name of goalkeeping.
Well, you're a goalkeeper. Of course,
Because
you're going to
that's
pick
what
the
this
goalkeeper.
is. You're telling me that somebody who put up all these numbers, just because other people might get them, doesn't mean that it was the best season of all time as a goalkeeper. Because here's the thing. There are goalkeepers that probably should have won other ones here. And they were slandered. So the fact that every year the league looked upon who the attackers were, who the attacking midfielders were, how many goals and assists and goal contributions and this, that, and the other. The fact that he beat all of that out still to win this award matters more than however many you can put up with a super team around you. Because that, to me, is a better metric of what that award means. Sorry, I'm trying to look up here to figure out what his 1999 season was.
Go ahead. That's fine. Take your time. I'm going to do a little research of my own.
Yes, he was injured for most of the year. So he came off of injury to win goalkeeper of the year and comeback player of the year. That is way more impressive than the guy coming out of Europe with a super team around him, beating up on Sporting KC. Sorry. Not bothered.
You can't say beating up on Sporting KC like 2000 MLS didn't have garbage teams as well.
I totally can, because it makes my point better.
We're never going to find a happy ground on this one. We're just going to always disagree. But
yeah, because one of us uses our brain, the other one is you.
Yeah, I am using my brain.
Unbelievable.
What was I gonna say? I got lost.
Yeah, lost.
Where would you said you'd move up Vela? Where would you move him up to?
I'd move Vela to 2. I'd move Vela to 2.
The fact that you had him behind Gio is insane. That is insane.
Like I said, I look at it now and I think I'd go, if I had to redo it, it'd be Meola, Vela, Giovinco, Ruiz, Martinez, and then the rest. And actually, I'd move Wando up. I'd move Wando up to 6. Everybody else drops.
I'd move Ruiz up my list as well. I think you made good points for Ruiz. I'd probably drop Keane. I'd probably jump Ruiz over Gio. I'd actually probably just swap Keane and Ruiz. I'd probably have Ruiz 5 and then Keane 7. But I'm keeping Vela at 1.
Well,